topic of discussion. We're going to be having a guest that is fond of traveling. He launched an initiative to explore Egypt on a motorcycle to show Egypt's beauty to the world and to promote Egyptian tourism. The Egyptian Tourism Agency enthusiastically welcomed his initiative. He started motorcycle riding in 2013. He won an award for traveling 5,500 kilometers alone on a motorcycle around Egypt. Our guest for today, dear viewers, Ali Abde, and he's a motorcycle rider. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us on Nile Cruise.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Sir, you traveled from Alexandria to Sharm el-Sheikh on an old motorcycle to explore Egypt. How did the idea come up?
Actually, it's not from Alexandria to Sharm el-Sheikh. It was from Alexandria to Aswan, passing many places in the roads, like Farafra, Wahat, Dakhla, Bahriya, whatever.
Meaning you passed through them?
Yes. And from Aswan, I visited Mars Alam, then the Red Sea cities, all the Red Sea cities. After that, I visited all the places in Sinai, trying to tell people Egypt is safe, Egypt is beautiful, Egypt is amazing. I did this journey or ride alone, trying to prove that we have a good streets or good roads, services on the roads. Nobody will bother you if you are alone on a motorcycle, trying to tell them it is safe. No, don't be afraid of anything on Egypt. Actually, many people interested in the idea. A lot of people called me from outside, trying to doing similar things. Some people asked me they need to buy motorcycles and doing that in Egypt. Actually, what I am doing, trying to tell people Egypt is safe and Egypt is amazing. I am publishing the pictures I collected from my journeys on my Facebook page to let people know how it is beautiful, to let people know about unknown places, unknown activities, trying to document these things in somehow archive, electronic archive, trying to publish this information for everyone, not only Egyptians, Arabian, foreigners, for everyone. I need people to know more about Egypt. Actually, I am as an Egyptian, I don't know a lot about Egypt, and after the journey, I can say I know less than 10% of Egypt. So I'm planning to do a bigger journey for 40,000 kilometers around Egypt, documenting everything in Egypt, culture, tourism, sightseeing, whatever I can see in Egypt. I will do a book, or we can say an e-book in many languages. I will publish it in every place in Egypt and outside Egypt. I am trying to get the trust again in Egypt tourists. That's all what I am doing.
Well, the tourism agency had shown interest in your initiative, and they decided to support you and sponsor you. Tell us more about that.
Actually, I didn't hear about sponsorship before. They announced about my idea, and it is a very good idea, and it really helped in...
How did they witness you? How did they first recognize that you exist and that you're around?
I was in communication with them from a long time ago,
you were in communication with someone?
Yes, trying to tell them about my idea and about what I am doing. They already published a lot of articles about me, recognizing the idea and how it is efficient. It really helps the tourism. A lot of people or expert tourism people already said it is a very good idea, trying to help. It really helped, and we have a very good results from the idea. A lot of people visited the places that I visited. A lot of people connected me from outside and from Arabian countries, trying to visit the places I talked about and asking about the picture. Where is this picture? It's really, it is true pictures or it's already, they can't imagine that we have this beauty in our country.
How did you communicate with these people? Was this on Facebook? Was this on social media? How was the communication between you and the people in the Arab countries? How did the Ministry of Tourism respond to your initiative?
Actually, the main contact with the people is my Facebook page. It is called Around Egypt on Motorcycle. I am trying to tell people about each place, every place in Egypt, about all activities. People very interactive with the page.
It's on Facebook.
Yes, it's
Can you
called
say the name again, please? for
Around
viewers?
Egypt on Motorcycle.
Around Egypt on Motorcycle.
Yes. I talked many times that we need a true or real help from the Ministry of Tourism. We need the real support, not just articles and the news. It is a big idea. I am trying to do something very huge. By the way, I'm planning to record a Guinness record on a motorcycle for 400,000 kilometers of motorcycle in around Egypt motorcycle. So I am trying to get international attraction to the idea. I need the government help. I need some permissive. I need guides. So I need some help from the
I'm
government.
sorry to interrupt you. Did the Ministry of Tourism respond to your initiative through Facebook?
Yes, they responded with some articles on Egyptian newsletters that they recognize is the idea, and it is a very good idea. It will help, and it really helped. That actually till now that's the only thing they did. Nothing else.
Also tell us about the aim of your trip, the trip you're willing to make, the 40,000 kilometers. Is it just because you want to make a new Guinness World Record, or is there another aim behind this trip?
Actually, I am doing one thing only. It's called Around Egypt on Motorcycle. That's what I am trying to do. To help my idea to be better, I am trying to get the international the international to be attractive to my idea or to Egyptian tourism. So I decided to do something bigger.
So you mean your aim is to promote tourism?
Yes, that's the main aim. So I am already driving my motorcycle to each place in Egypt. So why not we can do a Guinness record if you from this? Actually, it will be 2 Guinness record, not 1. So I'm trying to help. That's what I can do. I have my motorcycles. That's all. I'm trying to what I can do for my country, to my tourism. Actually, the tourism in Egypt is really affected in a lot of places. Egypt is not only Sharm el-Sheikh and Nirgada and pyramids. Egypt, you can find the tourist places in each place in Egypt, in each city. A lot of places should be visited. That's all.
Ali, what university did you graduate from, and is the idea of motorcycling a talent that you grew up feeling you want to do?
Actually, I am working as a system engineer. Okay.
You graduated from?
I don't know, it's a long story. I already have a master in information technology. As a college, it was education. Okay, but I already had a diploma and a master in information technology, and I'm working as a system engineer in a big company. Actually, most of my work is done on home, so I don't see the streets most of the time. So I decided to find a hub to get out the home, see the people, the streets. So
And you have time to work and do your hobby?
yes. So I decided to get a motorcycle to meet people, for gathering, traveling, see the new places, see new people. So I liked the motorcycle riding very much. So I decided to do some journeys in Egypt. The first one for Wahat al-Bahriya with some friends, and second one was for Siwa Oasis, and a lot of places. So I decided to do something alone, something bigger, something more efficient, and get the confidence again in Egypt tourism. So I did the last journey. It was 5,500 kilometers in 16 days.
Yeah. We have seen the Egyptian president on a bike himself twice. Did this inspire you by any chance?
Actually, it is a very good thing, inspiring a lot of people to ride 2 wheels. Actually, 2 wheels help to reduce the number of cars, reducing the fuel consumption, the traffic, helping a lot to save your time. Maybe you can use your car for 1 hour and 30 minutes to go to the work. By motorbike, you can do it in 15 minutes. So I am trying to promoting the 2 wheels sports in Egypt, telling people it's more efficient, how they can ride, what is the needed safety tools or gears to be used as riding methods and this stuff.
Ali, motorcycling tourism in Egypt needs promotion.
Yes.
From your own point of view, how can we promote this?
Actually, I'm in contact with a lot of teams outside Egypt. I'm trying to get them here. And my plan in the next Guinness record, I will invite most of them to participate in this record to see the true Egypt and transfer or telling other people about what they said. Okay, so maybe there was no one witness. It will be a lot of witnesses from many countries telling the people that's Egypt. I will try to show them every place in Egypt. I will show them everything I saw before. That's it.
Speaking about motorbiking in general, do you believe it is common in Egypt or it's not?
Yeah, it is very common right now. It's a popular sport. A lot of people using motorbikes, maybe for a sport or daily transportation method. You can say that in Alexandria especially, a lot of people using scooters. It is automatic motorcycles to escape from the rush hours and the number, of course.
There are many new ones and different ones, and now
Sorry?
there are many new types of motorcycles.
Yes, it is very popular in Egypt right now. People in Egypt trying to be more particular, using the best transportation method to save them time, to save the money of the fuel, and to go faster to their work or college or something like this.
Yeah. Also, we spoke about the advantages. We have to speak about the disadvantages. Is it a dangerous sport? What are the dangers that are posed to the riders? Tell us more about your experience.
Really, it is a dangerous sport. Actually, many people don't use safety gear, like helmet, gloves, and jackets. I'm encouraging them to use full gear to protect themselves. It is affected by the weather too. Maybe when we have a high wind or something like this, it will be more difficult. I'm trying to tell the car drivers to take care for motorcycle riders. Please look at the mirrors and use the signals. They are passing very fast. You will stay in the traffic and they will pass. So please look at the mirror before moving. That's all it is. But it is very nice sport. Actually, with traveling in motorcycle, you will find a new experience. You will be in high contact with the nature. You will notice everything on the road. You will not feel how many hours you drive. So it is a fantastic sport.
Ali, what's your target for the future with regards to motorcycling tourism and riding? And what are your dreams in this aspect?
My current dreams after finishing the 40,000 kilometer Guinness record and around Egypt journey, I will document each place I visit.
Were you actually witnessed in Guinness record?
Not yet. I will start it next month, maybe.
You're gonna
October.
do the 40,000 kilometers.
Yes.
This is your second stage.
Yes, that's the second stage. Actually, during this journey, I will document everything in Egypt, every sightseeing, every beautiful thing. Okay, and I will add it to dictionary. We can say a book or e-book. I will publish the book in many languages for everyone, and I will try to collect the pictures and videos I have from the journey and get outside to telling people that's the true Egypt. I will not only publish it on Facebook or Twitter, whatever. I will go outside to other countries and telling the motorcycle riding club that's Egypt, that's the roads in Egypt, that's what you can see if you visit Egypt, and trying to help them to come to Egypt.
And did you document your first stage of the trip?
Yes, I did.
And tell us how powerful is it to have photos of like different places, you yourself on your bike taking pictures and, for instance, selfies in different areas. How is it? Tell us more about that.
Okay, I documented the journey during using 3 or 4 cams. One of them is an action cam already fixed on my helmet, recording the road, recording the places I visit and this stuff. So I have a lot of videos for the roads and the places I visit. Using a professional cam, documenting the beautiful scenes.
And they're all posted on your site on
Yes.
Facebook around Egypt on motorcycle.
Yes. Sometimes I use my phone to take small photos with friends or with people I met on the road, and maybe to tell a small story and this stuff. That's the documentation I use right now. Actually, in the next step, I will use more professional tools or equipment to document the places. I will use GPS photography, so the picture will be have a GPS coordination for the places for the place with the picture. So if you are a visitor to my page or my website, if you like a picture, you can click on the picture. It will show you how where is the picture on the map. So
Ali, sorry to jump in here, but we need to take a short break, and then we'll be back to resume our talk about your achievements with your viewers. Short break, and we'll be back to resume the remaining segments of Nile Cruise on Nile TV International.